Okay, guys, this is Chris here again, the Everything Man. It's about 3:23 a.m. on Saturday. No, excuse me. Wait a minute. Is it? Yeah, Saturday, September 8th. Uh, this video is. Let me explain it to you first. About a year or two ago, I was at my mom's in Kentucky with all my siblings and my brother, my mom first. You know them, what do you call them? The vape pens that you get like from the tobacco store. Well, my mom wanted one of them because she was trying to stop smoking so much. Because my mom smoked like probably 3 packs a day, no lie. So I went ahead, because she didn't have the money, so I went ahead and bought her one of them vape pens. Only cost like, what, 10, 15 bucks maybe, I don't know, maybe even plus I'd have bought her the e-juice to go with it. But I bought her that. So she took it home and you had to charge it, because it was like half charged. So she wanted a full charge, so she went ahead and charged it up. So on a full charge, she put the stuff in the tank and let the tank sit for about probably a half an hour to make sure you prime it. So anyway, she used it. Well, it worked. To be honest with you, it worked pretty dang good. Sometimes it blew more vapor out of that little thing than you inhale a cigarette and blow smoke out of a cigarette. So I was kind of shocked. I'm like, dang, that thing was pretty dang good. So anyway, what I found out about it with the e-liquid that you put in it, you can get, and I didn't know this until I went to the store and asked, and I wanted to know more information about it. So I went to the store and asked them. You can get e-liquid that has zero nicotine, just the flavoring, or you can get it with nicotine. Now you can range it from like 3 all the way up to like 35, because in a cigarette, the nicotine in a cigarette is probably up to 35 milligrams of nicotine. Now normally if a person that don't smoke or don't inhale nicotine in any way, when you put a cigarette to your mouth, when you're not used to it, it's going to give you a high for a couple of minutes. Maybe like a minute or two, maybe 3 minutes, because you're not used to it. But if you continuously do it over and over again, eventually within a couple hours, your body starts immuning to it and you get fine and you can use it. But I was interested in it. And I didn't do it because I wanted to act like I was smoking. I didn't do it because I wanted to be cool. I did it because I was interested in how that thing worked. And I wanted a hobby. And I went on YouTube and seen all these people with actual vaping mods. The batteries were, they blew all this huge big old clouds. Well, I didn't do it because I want to smoke. I don't want to smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are bad for you. It's not the nicotine. Let me clear this up for some people. It's not the nicotine that kills a human. It's the tar and the tobacco that kills or gives you lung cancer or cancer. It's not the nicotine. If you think nicotine kills, then soda, for instance, that kills, because soda has caffeine. And caffeine is an addiction, just like nicotine is. When you inhale a cigarette, it's not the tobacco that makes you addicted. It's the nicotine that makes you addicted. Caffeine makes you addicted. So the caffeine will not kill you. It's the sugar and what's inside of the liquid that will harm your body. It's not the nicotine. It's the same thing as an e-cigarette, a vape mod, or any of that. It's not the nicotine that harms you. It's not the nicotine that kills you. In cigarettes, it's the tar. The tar is what gets in your lungs and clouds it up, makes it harder for you to breathe years down the road. Vape does not do that. If you look on a computer where a doctor has literally, there's an old guy that I've been watching that's been vaping for like 15 years since they've come out, and his lungs, after vaping for 15 years compared to somebody who's been smoking for 15 years. The guy's lungs looks like there's a house filled with black tar. The guy that's been vaping for 15 years, his lungs is almost crystal clear. There's a difference. Now the reason why I'm bringing that up in a video is because I had a video when I was in Kentucky of me and my brother in a room. I bought my own e-cig, and it was Joytech, I think. It was red and silver, and that thing worked outstanding. It was freaking awesome. That thing blew bigger clouds than anything I know. We filled a whole bedroom up. But it finally, eventually, I think the battery or something went out in it, and I had that thing for probably a year, and I used that thing all the time. I mean, literally every day. I carried it around in my pocket. When I went out to town to go somewhere, I was using it in the car. I put it in my pocket. About 10 to 15 minutes later, I pull it back out. I'd use it again for a few minutes, put it back. Every 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20, I'd be using it. And I would vape on it about, 15, 20 times. I'd puff on it. Or, and then I'd put it back I'd shut it off and put it back in my pocket. I probably went through 2-3 bottles a week of liquid. That's how much I used it. Why? Because the flavoring I had was really, really sweet. I really enjoyed the flavoring of it, and the heat, I really enjoyed it. And then I upgraded it to another one with a little small tank on it, like a Kanger tank, the ones that you take the plastic or glass off and you screw it back on the top. Bless me, I've been doing that all day, and I don't know why. I think it's because of allergies. It's been raining. It's hurricane season here right now in Florida, where I'm at. And around this time of year, everybody sneezes because the pollen falls, it rains, it's hot, cold. It's just the time of year where that happens. And when I sneeze, it clogs up my nasal passages. And after a little bit, they'll go away. But anyway, it's allergies. But anyway, the reason why I bring this up is because all y'all know that I made a video, or some of y'all that seen me before know that I made a video a year or two ago of me having vapors. And I think I recently did it, maybe like a year ago. And my old phone, something happened to it, and I got me a new one. So all my stuff on that phone is completely gone. So I got me a new phone, and I'm trying to do me another YouTube account page. I've got 3 or 4 videos out. I think it's 3 I've got out already. People may not like them. People may not be viewing them. But I enjoy making the videos, even though nobody's watching them. I just enjoy it. But I get paid, or I had another one that I bought from Daytona Flea Market about probably close to a year ago. And I was using it a lot. But for some reason, I put it down one day and I didn't pick it back up. And I looked at it the other day. I'm like, I want to use it. So I used it for a little bit, and I put it back down. Battery held out really great. The battery lasted me probably 2 weeks. No lie, I used it literally all day long, and the battery would last me for literally 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. It was good. The e-juice lasts pretty good in it. It didn't suck up the e-juice or the e-liquid that much. That was pretty good. All in all, it's a pretty good device. But my uncle had one, a little vape pen. And something happened to it. Somebody gave it to him, or he bought it, or something. He bought it, he said, and it wouldn't come on. Well, because I had them before, I had 2 or 3 of them before, I knew how to work them. So I said we have to push the power button 5 times to turn it on. He was doing it, and it wasn't working. I did it, and I'm like, what? It ain't working. So, and I did everything I know to do. I charged it, whatever. It wasn't working. So I'm like, well, maybe it's flawed. When I knew that I vaped before, and I've used a bunch of them, and that one wasn't working, I knew it was done, because I know how to work them. But the reason I make this video is because I'm getting paid on the 10th, which is Monday. Now, I got to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But Thursday, I'm not working, I'm off, and I get paid on Monday. I get paid on the 10th, which is Monday, and I'm off 13th. So between Monday and the 13th, I got to wait. But the 13th, I'm going to go down to the vape shop and get me one of them box mods. I just looked on one on YouTube and I seen one that was smoke. It was not smoke, smock something. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the video. I liked it. The guy showed us how to get out of the box, how to set it up, how to put the new tank on, the new glass in the tank, and every detail. And you know, when a person does a YouTube video and they talk about stuff like that, I like detailing. Because when you detailing and you showing somebody to do that, that makes a person really interested in it. And, you know, sometimes I may not be interesting, and I do have a tendency to talk fast, and for those of you who don't sometimes understand me, I apologize for that. It's just me. I've always talked fast. I've been trying to slow down. But, yeah, on Monday when I get paid, I'm going to wait until Thursday, which is the 13th. It's September 2018. It's September, what is today? The 8th, because it's Saturday, so 8th. I get paid in a day and a half. I'm supposed to get paid on Monday, but for some reason lately, my bank has been giving me my money at 10 o'clock at night on Sunday instead of Monday, so I get paid Sunday night. So I'm happy about that. But I get paid on the 10th on Monday, and my paycheck's going to be quite a bit. You know, last month it was like $400 something, just enough to pay my rent, my phone bill, and that was it. And I live in a room. I don't got to pay water, sewer, electric, or nothing like that. Everything's included. But I got a room. You know, I got my food pantry right there. Closet. As y'all can see, I got my flat screen TV. Hold on, let me check something. And I was watching the E6 video. I got an ice maker right there. Got an ice maker that's right there. See, a microwave or a refrigerator. That's my landlord. She let me borrow it until they get me another one, or buy me a new one, which I might do this next paycheck. It all depends. But right there is my Xbox 360 that I bought that about a couple months ago. As you can see behind me, I got my bed. I got my AC right there, and my laptop here. So if you come over here and you look around, and come over here on my bed, you can see that I got my TV and stuff there. You know, I'm a hat wearer, so I like to wear hats. This is my newest one that I got right here. It's called Hardcore Hunter. My buddy next room to me, his friend gave him the hat. He has a whole bunch of hats, so he gave this one to me. Hardcore Hunter. The one I was wearing before that was this one here. This one here is the one I was wearing before that. It's UK, Kentucky, because that's where I was born and raised, was Kentucky. That's my hometown. And I bought this the last time I was up at my mom's, or not me, but my mom's boyfriend or fiance bought it for me. He bought that one. And he bought this one here, you know, says it more. Kentucky Wildcats. And he bought me this one here. As you can tell, I wore the crap out of this one. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's got stains all up in here from where I was holding it. And it's all stained. But I wore this one here for a long time. Yeah, Kentucky Wildcats, because I was from Kentucky, as y'all know. But yeah, look at that one too. I used to keep my hair really short with my clippers I got, but I've decided I'm going to let it grow out to see how long it can actually get. And I'm going to be pretty surprised because it's getting pretty freaking long. I can literally just about put it in a braid the back of my hair. So where you know how on the back of your neck where you cut that line back here and you make that line, well on my neck the hair is curling. So which is kind of funny because it hasn't done that in years. It hasn't done that since I was like 15. But anyway, to talk anyway, I'm going to show you something. Here's the calendar. Okay, right now it's September 8, 2018. It's Saturday the 8th. I get paid right there, which is 1-2. So I get paid in like 2 days. On that day, right there on the 9th, it will be about 10 o'clock that I get paid. I get paid on the 10th, supposed to be, but I'm going to say Monday. And I'm off this day, which is Thursday, which is the 13th. So between that day and that day, I just got to wait to get paid. And then on Thursday, probably early morning whenever they open, I'll go down and get my box mod that I want. You know, it's probably going to cost me a little bit of money, probably a little bit over $100, which is fine, because last paycheck I had to pay rent and phone, and for the rest of the month, all my bills are paid for. So the money that I'm getting now, I already know because it's pending in my account. It's about $540, which is about normal for what I normally is between 400 to 560 that I make every other 2 weeks, or every 2 weeks, not every other 2 weeks, but every 2 weeks. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I know it's a little lengthy, but I'm sorry. It's 3:39, 3:40 in the morning on Saturday morning, the 8th, September 2018. Like me, I'm wide awake. I can't sleep. I've been up since about probably 9:30, 10 o'clock yesterday morning. And I got up, went to work about 1:15. Worked from 2 o'clock until 8:30, 9 o'clock, got home, and I haven't went to bed yet. So I've been up for over 24 hours, I think. I know, not yet, maybe 24 hours, sorry. 10 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock the next morning. 10 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night is 12 hours. I've been up for about close to 15, 16 hours without no sleep, and I'm still not tired. And I've worked all day long. So I work in a nursing and rehab facility, to where one part of the building is rehabilitation center, and the other part of the building is nursing. And I work in the kitchen as a dietary aide, which means I help make dinner. I don't cook. I just read the dinner tickets off. I make sure the cook puts the right food on the right plate. Make sure there's drinks. They got silverware, salt packets and stuff like that. I put on the plate, on the tray, and then inside the cart. And then when the cart's full of what it's supposed to be, I'll take it down to the floor it's going. So that's what I do, and I'll sweep, mop, clean up, stuff like that. And then I go in there, do all the dinner dishes, wash them, put them through the dishwasher, put them away, so on and so on. That's what I do. And I do that every day, 6 days a week, for 6.5, 7-hour days. I have 1 or 2 days off a week, but lately I've only had 1 day off because we've been short-staffed in the kitchen, and they're working me like a dog. Yeah, I'm getting tired, but you know what? That's okay, because when I do sleep, I'm going to be sleeping good, and I get paid, and I'm getting paid good. And I love my paycheck I'm getting. So, like I said, guys, I know this is a lengthy video. I apologize about that. I just ain't got nothing to do on board, and I just wanted to let y'all know about the e-cig. Like I said, I get paid on the 10th, which is Monday. I will not be making this video until Thursday night, which is the day that I get paid, because I want to go get my device, bring it home, set it up, get juices in it, get the thing charged, and after I start vaping on it for a little bit to see how I like it, I'll get back on and make another video. So just hang tight, wait for another 5 days, and soon enough I'll have it on. Maybe maybe in the evening time, or in the daytime, but Thursday I'll have it on. Thursday, September 13th. That's the date. So anyway, this is September 2018. On the 8th, which is Saturday morning at 3:42 a.m. Yes, I'm getting ready to go to bed here in a few minutes. I want to see a couple more videos, and I'm going to bed. So sorry for this video being so long. Like I said, I'm bored, nothing to do, and I want to let you know about that e-cig mod. I'm going to get me a box mod this time. I'm not going to get me the other one. So, catch y'all later. Peace. If y'all like this video, like and subscribe. Comment if you need to. I would like some feedback. I don't get no feedbacks on my videos. I would like feedback. So, please feedback. I'd really appreciate it. So, like and subscribe down below. Catch you later. Peace.